Hey, Azrael. Here we go. Oh, right, I left it in Agartha. Hey, Joe. How's it going? Choose your own. That's a horrible info, calm like game and Kaiden. It's the text adventure one in Kaiden, yeah. It's one of the last ones I have left in there. It's not horrible. The only thing that's horrible to text adventure games is the fact that a lot of the command names are counterintuitive. There's how many are there actually? There's like, hey Sif, back to the grind. Yeah, so it gives you nightmares. I think there's, oh, is there 3 text adventure games? There's at least 2. There's this one in Immersion. Is there another one? I know there's Immersion in Scorched Desert. There's Choose Your Own, but is there a 3rd one? For some reason I'm thinking there's a 3rd text adventure one. I don't remember what it's called. Oh, I forgot to set my volume back. I mean, not really grind. Like grind is when I was playing my main earlier today. The alt is just for the stream, like for fun. Funsies. Gives you nightmares. Can I get this? Technically, Lydia can't. Oh, I don't have enough supplies to even run that mission. What the hell? How am I not getting like any supplies ever? Alright, let's just do this one then. And you can do this one. Can't really use the weapon anymore because of that. is that? Oh, that's a nice, sizable distillate. Holy shit. Take that to 8 or that one to almost. Yeah, I'll just take that one to 9. I have a lot of marks. I should probably get some shit. I do have a cataclysms. How many signets are out there? Probably buy my way. What do you mean visit the auction house? I'm at the auction house, you fucking asshole. I could probably buy my way to an upgraded Cataclysm signet. Because I use Overload like the most, right? So that would make sense. Oh yeah, that's halfway there already. Jesus. Here we go. And just go here. So now it'll go, instead of increasing the damage by 4.22%, increase it by 5.32%. A whole another percent of damage. Finally able to do group content without life getting in the way. Nice. How cheap? I don't really see. Head signets are like the cheapest, it looks like. Need a devastation? Okay. We'll do that. I already had one, didn't I? Yep. It's a shame you can't search by type here, because that would make a huge difference. I don't know. Like the game is so much easier to start a new character in if you do your daily challenges and visit the auction house. Like you can, in their first day of play, or not even first day, like your first like hour or two of play, you can buy, because so many people have played the game and some people sell expensive, not expensive, but low tier but high to a new player tier gear for cheap. You can basically get yourself like full blue gear and weapons like day one of playing before you ever do anything in Kingsmith, and then just run around like one-shotting shit in Kingsmith.
Critical empowerment results.
Nice. tiny bit of damage boost. What else can I do while I'm here? Was there a Phaline? Gadget. Hey, there we go. I could buy a red fucking Phaline. Holy shit. Or a purple for a lot less. I mean, what the fuck else am I gonna spend this shit on? This character's almost done. I'm just gonna buy a red Phaline. When I want to teleport forwards, I will teleport forwards quickly, often. Let's see what else. I guess I'm just gonna. Should I just sell this? I guess. I don't know what the fuck else I'm gonna do with that. Alright, let's go to Kaiden. And we won't waste our shards. We'll just go take the portal there. Whee! Yeah, my current grind is I'm grinding a tank set to max legendary. Getting pretty close to done, honestly. This second copy of the game is on my slower hard drive, so that's why Kaiden takes so goddamn long to load into. Come on. Oh, you guys can tell me my mic was low again. I must have restarted a machine or something. Okay. I think the bottom line is probably better to go down. Alright, let's look at... Is it regional? Wait, how do I not have Talk of the Tower? Where is Talk of the Tower? Oh, it's side missions, that's what it is. We don't have hardware test? Is that... Oh man, I'm missing a bunch of sides over here. Oh, let me start with those real quick. I thought I had like one left over here. I think I have like 3.
Additional assignment received. Initializing. Local bounty detected. Initiating.
How did I not catch this guy? Delay on that catch is super annoying. Middle management. Destroyed a Orochi battle drone. Had orders to escort certain executives involved with the bingo project to the Orochi Tower. Respect the orders. Okay, people's names and addresses. I'm not gonna read. You know what? Fuck it, we need to get these guys. I really don't want to aggro those guys. I mean, I can beat them, it's annoying. That's the first one. Yay. You guys are creepy. Why is there 2 sets of them? Pissed off. 2 different sets. These guys... Wait, how is he by himself? The hell? What happened there? Oh, now the other one's there. But all the kids are gone. Okay. Dude, the guys are there back again? How many fucking sets of these guys are around here? Shit. Dude, what the fuck is his range? Oh, you were just annoying the piss out of me. Whatever.
Special assignment received. Initializing.
All right. Nice. We wait for the cooldowns, then we knock on the door. And the Orochi guys are going to come up over there. Why is he staying over there? Come back over here. Dick. Living Flame, I don't know why the fuck he decided to just run off over there. Okay. We still have this one and this one. The images one is pretty easy, it's just a couple porting around. The other one is the combat one.
Special assignment received. Initializing.
Waste not. A series of images seem to reference the locations of hidden supply caches. Okay, so we go here.
Special assignment received. Initializing.
Got it. Port up here. Oops. Okay. So now we're gonna go get this side mission. And then when we finish that, then we'll port or just run over here for the final image one.
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
Lethal force is authorized. Please be still.
Hardware test. You discovered deactivated Orochi Cyborg, a new model with updated tech. Yeah, so this is just like, we have to destroy shit.
Lethal force is authorized. Please be still.
One down. Two down. With compromised mech. Yeah. And one more buckler and some sky drones. Alright, so just sky drones. Can I get all three? 1, 2, 3. Ah, nice. And a purple key to boot. Alright, so then the third cache up here.
Local bounty detected. Initiating. Special assignment received. Initializing.
Here we go. 2 purple keys.
empowerment results.
I think the tank energy one. I think this one's inside the mission. I think Feed the Tank's the only open world one left. Let's do that one. Whoa, it did not load in images at all there. What shit? Let's shove those things into something. Ah. He should go away because of the NPC. Because there's an NPC here, fuck off. How are you not fucking off? There he goes. Feed the tank. Kurt's tank needs power. Thankfully there are a lot of abandoned tanks in the area. Okay, let's see. So annoying. Let's get the 2 over here. And then this one over here.
Special assignment received. Initializing.
Let me get this one. Most like this just costs shards because of all the porting around.
Local bounty
Shit.
detected. Initiating.
I got it. Okay. Two tank batteries left. Then we'll do Kurt's missions, I think. Like all the enemies are stuck up on the walls that come down. Some over here too, I think. Oh, yep, right there. All right. So the last side mission is inside one of Kurt's missions. I just forget which one it actually is. Gold key. Nice. So it's either going to be busting or right round. I think it's right round. Yeah, we'll do busting first though. I need to do both of them anyways. Yeah. Despite the questionable sanity of Kurt Kazaks? I don't know. The stranded Orochi soldier seems convinced the surge of filth is inbound. He has been discarding Orochi technology along with other items from his tank in an effort to prepare for the onslaught. Perhaps you can find something useful amongst the pile to help hold back the filth outbreak in Tokyo.
Control bursts. We don't want any more repeats of friendly fire, right? Right? Good. You and you. I want all of you flanking the enemy while I draw them into the bottleneck here. Are we clear? Are we clear? Outstanding. You know the drill. Move! First, the buzzing signal came. It infected my tank's hull. Then it bled into my skull. I tore the circuits out of my helmet. Still, it talked. I ripped out all of the circuits from my tank, put them upside down so they could not see me. Still, the voice talked. I broke Q-tips in my bloody ears. Still, it talked. Maybe it was a warning. Because then, the enemy came. We were not trained for this enemy. At first, I shot at anything that moved. But the enemy became clever and stopped moving. But I am more clever. I shoot at anything that does not move. I am more clever! Yes? What news? The enemy approaches! You know the drill! Remember, match the ordnance to their defense. We have the tools. We can win!
It's an Aegis reference.
We can still win! By God, let's give them hell!
They match the ordnance to their defense. That's a Aegis reference. Orochi entrapment device. Find a safe spot to test the device against nearby creatures. Oh yeah, this is like the it's like Ghostbusters. What is that thing called? The trap? I got the side mission here. Retrieve the device. Okay. Find another location to safely test the device against demonic foes. The trick here is just balancing the timing with having my elite up. I wonder if it might have been better to go for the cooldown signet, honestly, than the damage signet, given my limited energy. In retrospect, might have been a better idea. Yeah, now I'm on fire. I think this is the last guy. Here we go. So then it comes specters. And now he's incapacitated as well. Yay! Not. That guy, that guy, that guy. I think anything's super close to leveling. Let's probably just go with this guy.
Special assignment received. Initializing.
Fucker. How did he knows me that far away? Alright. That's right, it sucks in the ghosts. Forgot about that. It's so cool looking. Ow. That's a lot of filth. Dude, how many more of these fuckers are there gonna be? There we go. Oh, I can't see what the... It's on an incline, I can't see the things. Got it. Busted. What could have been an impressive device is disappointed in proving itself useless. However, this Kurt may prove useful. Perhaps we can learn what he knows about the downfall of Tokyo. At the very least, who the players in this specific game may be. I don't think that device is useless. That's very short-sighted.
Critical empowerment.
Nice. Blue lantern. Alright, let's go back to Kurt for what I believe is the last main mission? Wait, what's Law of Salvage? Wait, do I haven't done Law of Salvage yet? Oh fuck, okay, so I have one more main mission after this. That's Jake, right? Yeah, Jake still has a mission for me. That's the one you fight the damn dirty ape. That's right. Forgot to do that one, I guess. I will do this one first. It's got the side mission in it that I need to get done. The right round. Kurt says there's a wave of filth incoming. He also says that Orochi developed more advanced mobile defense towers. However, the team sent to test the towers was killed.
Sir, permission to speak freely. Thank you, sir. To be frank, sir, I have an ever-increasing anxiety that you do not exist. And if you do not exist, that presents a logic problem regarding the orders you gave me and the current state of the chain of command. Yes, sir, I understand. It's getting worse out there. Always worse. We need better gear. It's out there. Orochi developed mobile defense towers, still experimental. They were in the process of deploying the towers to combat the presence designated the Filth. Oh, the team deploying the towers were killed mid-process. We need those
What was
towers.
that?
A large surge of these filth creatures are inbound. If you can collect and deploy the defense towers, we might live to see another hour. Oh, and sing a Christmas carol while you're out there. I've discovered that the Black Signal does not like Christmas songs.
Hey, Manga! That's fucking funny. Chuck doesn't like Christmas songs. Hey, Alito! Alright, so we just find the van, I think, and then like a sewer lid, if I remember correctly. Can we clip through? No. At least not from that side. Okay. Note to Manticore Containment Team. An escaped specimen have moved deeper into the sewers beneath Kaiden's Manticore facility. They're spread out but contained. Enhancing Technologies have provided the Mark 2.0 version of their ODT devices. Use them and clean up this disaster. Now return until the operation is complete. Seek and destroy. Building upon the semi-successful technology behind the ODT Mark I, Nazi has surpassed a previous limitation of reliance on field generators. Internal casualties are down by almost 11% while boasting a far more efficient method of suppressing any residual Aegis layers. The ODT can only be deployed once, so choose placement carefully. These towers will be deployed as part of Operation Saber. Seek and destroy all escaped creatures that were involved with the Aegis experiments. Subterranean base camp has been established near Manticore Plaza. All involved equipment and personnel are to be moved there at once. Purge every last abomination that is currently sifting through our shit. Clean out these sewers so we can put this all behind us. Enter the sewers. Wait, don't I also need Corinthicai, or did I do that one? I think I have. Yeah, I have Corinthicai to do as well. I don't know why I thought I had less main missions left than I do. Power to Kurt. In the series, you discover an Orochi power cell. There may be more down here. Kurt may be able to use such power cells to charge his equipment. The second iteration of the Orochi Defense Tower, ODT, was built upon data and technologies acquired through internal testing of the first iteration of the ODT. Mark Orochi Tower, Spot. Using the standard issue surveillance device to determine if the contaminated target is an Aegis specimen. Inspect. Examine the outward appearance of the creature to identify what category specimen has been encountered. Destroy. Using the below guide, determine which ODT is appropriate and deploy immediately. So you have your purple, your red, and your blue. Which were Psychic, Demonic, and Cyber in the original game. But I don't think they actually mentioned that. Handle with care. Prototype ODT Mark II units are in limited supply. ODT Mark II devices have been observed to collect and retain remnant Aegis energy. After prolonged periods of operation, excess energy may cause the experimental power cord to destabilize, resulting in ODT device failure and, in some cases, detonation. Energy expelled from a detonated ODT has been observed to cause violent reactions with infected creatures. However, expelled energy causes minimal discomfort to non-infected humans. During on-site trials, expelled energy from ODT detonation was observed to temporarily cause larger bodies of the pathogen to retract. Approach with caution, unknown filth manifestation. Alright, so we pick up the ODT 77 Mark II.
Quick access inventory updated.
Probably get rid of these. We need to keep an eye out for batteries for the side mission. Pretty well. I didn't mean to do 3, I meant to do 2. I didn't jump cancel in time. I thought that was the big end guy. This one's the big end guy. Oops. Get him, guys. Alright, now it works. First part's done. I need to find. Right, the other tower.
Quick access
There should be like a
updated.
battery or 2 around here as well. There's one. Good, 2. Okay, I guess just the 2. I thought there might have been more, but maybe not. Wait, it stunned my spawned guy? I didn't even know that could happen. It's crazy. It actually worked out. He stayed alive to punch that guy, I think. Weird. Oh, he's coming from the other direction. Here comes the boss. Or a boss, I should say. And that one's down. One more battery to find.
Quick access inventory updated.
There's not a battery in here, really? Can't even target this guy. What the fuck? Dude, I cannot target this guy. That was so weird. I might have put that thing too close. Too close to the wall there. I knew that was gonna fucking happen. Oh shit. Wait, why am I getting more stacks? Fuck off with that suction pull bullshit. Hey, we get a boss. There you go.
Quick
Approach
access
the
inventory
breach.
updated. Quick access inventory updated. Quick access inventory updated.
The last battery. Fuck, I triggered somebody. Oh, I didn't get the explosives first. That's the biggest problem. Clone attracts filth monster? I don't think so. Yeah, I forgot to grab. I think the explosives are. Fuck, where are the explosives? They're over there or over there, I forget. Oh, whoa, there's another. They keep spawning here, don't they? Shit. I can't just hang around here. Fuck the gotta be the other side. I need explosives. Wait, where the fuck are the explosives? Are they in the front and I just missed them? Oh my god. It's long it's been since I've done this mission. I can't port away because I'm in combat, I think. Maybe I can, actually. Haha! I can port away. I would make a pun about how the best offense is a strong defense tower, but I am above such things. That an insane man like this Kirk Zuck would be the only one in his unit to survive and continue to survive in that war zone seems unlikely. There are those who hypothesize that insanity is a clumsy evolutionary step towards a new level of hyper-consciousness. An adaptation to surviving in a stranger world. Thank you, thank you. Boom. Boom. 2 check marks now. And a red key. Holy shit. Is anything close to a level? Necklace is pretty close. Okay. But do I not have all the exploration yet? Have I missed going somewhere? I haven't gone on one of the boat things. I'll go to the keys then, I guess, real quick, and do go on the, I think it's the other boat I need to go on. Red key. The Mollusk Divine. Looks cool. Got him. Already have those. They're nice. I'm just gonna get this mostly to 15. I think that's a better use of that distillate, honestly. Unless we still have more keys with smaller distillates to use. Bubble's cool. Shirt, black, red, I already have. Can't do anything with the weapon distillate. Can with that distillate, so that's good. Oh, and I got an owl. Okay, and then how many purple keys? 2 purple keys. Ow. Fucking weapon distance, man. Go, go, custodian, go! And fate. There we go. And that just gave me shards. Well, fuck you. Alright, I want to go to this ship, right? That was one thing I wanted to do. I think that finishes the exploration.
Initializing.
Hey, Scooter, how's it going? Hey, there we go. What's up, Doc's achievement? Playing a little since the event is live. Nice. Got stuck. That was weird. Fuck. Hey Poland, 1699 IP, need a primer on E17 dungeon mechanics, stat, anything new at all? Yeah. All kinds of shit new. That's kind of the point. Like, what the fuck? What kind of question is that? Fuck do I get up there? Wait, can I just use the board? Yeah. What is Oh, I don't complete it until I complete this. Okay, I have to go return to my faction handler once I complete Choose Your Own and Kuntakai and Law of Savage. Law of Salvage, not Savage. Sorry. I thought Tier 4 interested E14 it only scaled up on E17 kind of like E11 bracket. So, oh yeah, sorry. That's. I thought that's for some reason I thought that's what you were asking was about the new mechanics in general. E17 does not have, other than Penthouse, E17 doesn't have new stuff. The new mechanics are E14 to E17, except Penthouse only has its new shit on E17. Which, I was talking with someone about this. I feel it's mostly just scaled up damage and HP for Penthouse, but I think there's like technically an additional mechanic, but I couldn't remember what the fuck it was. The paradigm, it's an offhand only run through Scooter. No primary weapon at all. 100%ing the game with no main weapon, just the elemental offhand. So no basic attack, energy regens at half rate for your offhand weapon. So nuke things or stand around waiting for your energy to come back, basically. Jimmy, you're weird. I think this is weird. Did you see my guitar video?
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
Look at my YouTube channel. I did the Ghastly Valentine achievement, which is the Cost of Magic part with the acid lake and like the stone platforms you have to jump from platform to platform. I did that on a guitar. Like an actual guitar. In all honesty, that's probably my next playthrough. I need to set it, because that was on an acoustic and it was coming in through my mic. So the frequency bindings were a little weird. Or not like weird, but like it had to deal, the mic's like picking up like fan noise and me talking and stuff, so. But I got the parts I needed for set up my electric guitar to connect in and do it that way. So probably the next playthrough is just going to be a playthrough of the game on guitar. Law of Salvage. Jake Hama, a rumpled private detective, stumbled on what might be an important piece of Orochi tech. It bears looking into.
救済法ってのは知ってるか？つまりだな、もしお前が何か価値のあるもののために自らの身を危険にさらせば、その価値に見合うだけの報酬が得られるんだそうだ。俺にはよくわかんねえが、けどロゴを見る限り、どうやらオロチグループが関与しているみたいだな。金になりそうだな。オロチタワーはかなり静かだった。ヘリコプターと戦車が数機。政府も軍も当てになんねえ。今や銃を作っているのはオロチだ。それで奴らはどこだ？どうやら奴らは秘密兵器を作っているようだ。通りを一掃しちまうような強力なやつをな。一発で隔離地域も終わりだぜ。ドーンってな。まったくオロチグループ様は階段の救世主だな。アナンシタブレットに QBL ニュース、ビンゴコーラだ。俺は奴らのマスタープランの一部を知った。多大なる危険を冒してな。そこに転がってた死体からそれを救出したんだ。お前が交渉役だ。いいな。ただし、俺の取り分は7割だぞ。
That's a great picture right there. The bunny suit end of the world. Hey, MMORPGs fan. Thanks for the follow. I'm doing good. How are you doing? How are dungeons without only the offhand? Especially early on, Scooter, they were pretty fucking tough. I had some people help with some of the later story mode ones. But In fact, I think I put a video on my YouTube of the Hell Raised, because I spent like fucking an hour solid, I think, in Hell Raised, soloing the story dungeon offhand. Because some of the fights are like have a timer, right? Like the Hellraised boss 2, the fire starts in both ends, and then slowly comes to meet in the middle while you're fighting the guy. And so like with energy at half speed regen and no basic attack, like just like the boss didn't kill me because the living flame is tanking shit for me because he works in story dungeons. But the fire like closed in and killed me like a bunch of times before I got that down. And then you also have boss 3 can be a problem because sometimes he'll just set all the platforms on fire, although I think that's technically a bug. Boss 4 has the fire that advances towards the blue wall, right? So that one's a time check. Actually, boss 5 was one of the worst, simply because the succubus with the little dudes that approach her and explode. Like, I run out of energy trying to kill them. Like, I can like one-shot them, right? But I can only one-shot so many before I'm out of energy completely, and there's still more coming to meet her and explode. So like phase 3 was crazy. Aren't there consumables replenish energy? There are not. That was only in TSW. Isn't there a curio to replenish energy? Yeah, there's a gadget. You mean? Yeah, I had that actually. I believe I had a Valley, but Valley gain 2 energy for your primary weapon and 1 energy for your secondary weapon. 30-second cooldown. So a Valley, because this is my offhand weapon, activating that gadget gives me 1 energy every 30 seconds. Like, it's better than nothing, but not much. Like, you also gain 1 energy from critting. Like, I'm better off having crit. Red is 3-2. Yeah, but, you know, red valleys are fucking expensive and hard to get a hold of. Yeah, that one was particularly rough.
Initializing.
Wait, is it below me? No, it's this one, okay. Sato's field report, supplemental. 3 of us drew the short straw, so 3 of us are out collecting research data in this hellscape. I didn't sign up for this. Too cliche? Testing new iteration of a pan-powered research gathering device. Highly experimental, hardly ready for fieldwork, in my humble opinion, at least without an armed escort. This iteration aims to gather research information from nearby creatures simply by being in close proximity to the subject. Regrettably, meaningful data can only be harvested from a subject who has just been met with lethal force and is no longer living, or unliving, as is the case with my research subjects. I'm researching the spectral anomalies of the downtown district. The provided tablets should be able to accurately collate the raw data gathered by these data loggers, assuming enough can be gathered. Speculate that these experimental units require a stronger source of energy and is thus useless to standard troops. Hope my colleagues are faring better, but I doubt it. Han went to observe the technological corruption of our lost cybernetic forces. Junsaku is covering the contamination of the docks. I'll clean up and type out a comprehensive version of these notes in my report. Okay. No data found on the unidentified spectre construct. Defeat nearby spectral foes to gather research data. Right, you there. Die. Yeah, wait for my cooldown and I can kill these guys. In 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye. So I'm unequipping and re-equipping just to get Living Flame to go away, because otherwise he'll eat the buff off the weapon. So the weapon says Elemental damage is calculated as though you have 100 heat. This effect lasts for 3.5 seconds. After dealing elemental damage, if this effect ends, it will automatically return for 25 seconds. So if you're not in combat, right, then it's not a big deal. But the problem is with Living Flame out, like, he'll just eat the buff. Like you're in combat, so he'll just keep eating the stupid buff. So I unequip and re-equip him a lot. I need one more fucking ghost guy. I don't want to waste time killing other shit. Just give me another Spectre. Damn it. Whatever. Here we go. Get him, Custodian. Defeat an obligated Spectre. So he should just show up over here somewhere, I guess. Uh-oh. Wow. Just noticed I'm a third of the way to redeem Play Fortnite. Might want to consider leaving that on your list. Yeah, that's just there to troll Kalani. I've played it without charging for it. Oh, I forgot to summon Living Flame. Whoops. Oh god. Go away. Stop that. There we go. 6 to 8 months to take it out. Night manga! It's 4:30 in France. It's only 11:40 here. It's not super. I started kind of like more or less on time tonight for once. Amalgamated Spectre. I can say things. Affinity Psychic. Specimen observations. Individual specters fused together through unknown process. Seems impossible to separate individual specimen without causing significant harm to the creature. Entities animate independently but exude more energy than the sum of their individual parts. Hey, Skycyber, how's it going? What? How did I trigger? What? Fuck off. How did I trigger something there? Also, I want this. I want this. Give me this. Thank you. It's up and running? Nice! The what? Oh yeah, so what was it? I still can't remember what the fuck my issue was. I just know I eventually got it working. What did yours end up being?
Please be still.
You're not sure either? Yeah. Wait, did you happen to like cut yourself or bleed or something? In my experience, 20 plus years of tech support, working on computers, that computers basically require voodoo. Like every single time I've fixed something, it's been like after I've fucking sliced myself open on the side of the computer case or something. And then all of a sudden stuff's working. So blood sacrifices work, just FYI. I went to bed that night and I woke up to try to work on it again, and just I was about to hit the power button and it turned itself on. You did! Huh, right? I'm telling you, man. It's legit. It is legit. Every single time I've worked on something long enough that I end up hurting myself, it then works. Every single fucking time. Wait, how did I not aggro this guy? He's like, yeah, I don't really care. It's so weird. Is Blood Chaos a good combo? For TSA? That's an awesome typo. Is Blood Chaos good for the TSA? That is a good question. No, I knew what you meant. I wouldn't, I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't think so. You can literally play, I mean, if this isn't fucking telling you can play the game with anything, you can use anything. Do I think Blood Chaos is like a good combo for, you know, like anywhere near like competitive DPS? Like, not really. I don't know that, like, I don't know how much it'll hurt you, necessarily. I think you would do all the normal blood things, and then instead of, like, you're running Elemental Chaos? Yeah, like, honestly, Chaos, I think Chaos Elemental would be better. Like, Ellie is basically one of the best offhands for DPS. So, if you put Ellie's offhand, Chaos DPS is actually, like, not that bad. Like, but, I mean, okay, so if you had blood, you could set up your normal, like, because offhand's only, so, normally your offhand is only supposed to have like 1 and 2 abilities slotted max, with like rare exceptions where like you slot the offhand's elite in certain cases. But actually even then it's usually like a max of like 2 abilities of your offhand, because your offhand energy regens at half rate, right? Like you can't use it as often, so you don't want a ton of offhand abilities. And generally like your signets and stuff are usually for your primary, and that's where your damage boost is, right? So you could do like a normal like blood magic DPS setup and then just slot in fucking you know, like, I don't know, fucking breakdown or something, and then just every time you have 15 energy, just spam like fucking 3 instant breakdowns, be like right? Like that's something you could do. I don't think there'd be, I'm not saying it's I don't think it would be, like, hugely detrimental to do something like that. I think you can make that work. Those DPS with those classes involved. Yeah, again, if you're... Ellie's, like, Ellie got a little bit tweaked, but it's probably one of the least good main hand DPS. It's amazing for offhand, but for main hand... It's I think still not quite at the balance it needs to be. There's, you know, the balance pass was mainly for tanks and healers, and a bunch of weapons got touched. And then honestly, the main reason sword got touched is because it was providing offhand healing, and so since that role was intended to not be around anymore, sword's DPS actually got fixed a little bit, but so that was just sort of because it was a heal thing, right? So it had to switch away from that. I don't terribly recommend sword offhand, by the way. I think I saw that earlier. Yeah, sword got buffed. My main character that's like max AP, I play sword now. I'm able to play sword again, because I was sword Ellie back in the beginning of the game when it launched, and then sword was just so bad I couldn't do raids with it, like, at all. I'm not gonna bring down the team just so I can run fucking sword. So I ran pistol to bring stuff, to bring like utility, expose, cleanse, that sort of thing. But yeah, they changed sword significantly and it got buffed. But I wouldn't use it for offhand though. I mean, you technically can, and there's swords that are kind of meant to be used offhand. I just don't. I personally wouldn't do it, I guess, is what I'm saying. But I mean, again, if you're just playing like the story and you're not really worried about like doing like, I don't know, high elite tier dungeons or something, like literally anything will fucking work. Got him. Every orc even up to E14, let's run with a bunch of stuck up assholes. That's not true, Poland. That's just strictly not true. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to vehemently disagree. What would be some great combos with blood? I plan on doing this type of dungeon, getting crazy DPS, and trying to figure out combos while I'm going in. Ellie is like the best offhand. If you want an offhand that's like guaranteed to like, oh fuck, I didn't want to kill these guys. Be good, it's gonna be elemental. Compromised Smiler Mech Mark II. Specimen observations. Weapon systems fully functional despite corruption to AI and control systems. Remote detonation, failsafe protocol non-responsive. Technological corruption mirrors strain and hovering and bipedal drones. Virus seems sentient. So, the problem I have with the concept of like literally anything will work up to E14 is like, okay, first of all, E14 is where you get the Nightmare Plus mechanics. You still get like the regular Nightmare mechanics at like is it 8 now? I don't think it's, I don't think it's 5 anymore, right? It's 8? I have to go look to be sure. But once,
Special assignment received.
yeah, once you're in E8, you need to be pulling your weight. And even before then, like, you can't expect to be carried because you want a fucking RP a weapon combo. You at least have to attempt to be somewhat good at that combo. And the problem with saying you can play literally anything up to like E14 is like, yeah, you can do that when you're running a shit combo and I'm gonna say normally doing it poorly. Very few people are running a bad combo of weapons and actually running that as good as possible. If they're running a bad combo of weapons, it's usually because they don't understand how to get the best value out of what they have. So not only are they running a poor combo, but they're generally running just, on top of that, a bad setup in general, right? That is the most common thing to see. You very rarely see someone that has the knowledge and skill to build something really well and then just decides, ah, fuck it, I'm going to do the 2 random weapons, right? That's not common. Most people running some random weird combo of weapons also doesn't usually have the rest of the setup done well. And right now, like, I queued for a dungeon today, right? And I ended up like in E8. But I'm E17, so we just fucking powered through. Even though some asshole fucking went out of their way to pull a Djinn into boss 3 on Hell Eternal. And I don't even know how the fuck you do that, like, without doing it intentionally. There's a Djinn, like, way the fuck off to the side. We killed the 2. We killed the 1 ad on the run up. We killed the 2 little ads. We're going in to fight the guy. We're inside fighting the guy, and someone drags the Djinn in that spawns ads. And, like, I end up, like, fucking tanking everything, and then winging the guy and completing it. But I was just like, what the fuck was that? So, my point is, like, in the open queue right now, because keys aren't a thing, like, because dungeon chests don't cost like marks to use, people that are E17 are just queuing for fucking huge ranges. Like I'll queue from like E5 to like E17, right? So there's a big opportunity for people to get carried, but that doesn't mean that that's okay, and it's really not okay when you land in a group that's actually all at level and you are significantly below, like you're not pulling your weight at all. That's, frankly, that's just rude. It's disrespectful to your other 4 people playing the game. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of their time, right? Like, it takes so long for the queue to pop in the first place. Like, at least try, even if you're gonna do some 2 random weapons, you have to, like, in my opinion, in higher tiers, like, you can do story mode shit all you want, it doesn't matter. But in higher tiers, when you're playing with other people, you should make an effort to not waste their time. Different sound right meant you could run a weapon combo around with ARLA that did 5k DPS in E14. 5k DPS is really bad. Also, ARLE is a good combo. I don't understand that statement. Around Cast Fist, they did like 15, cleared fine. You don't have to carry as long as you're being a minimum DPS level. Yeah, the minimum DPS level should be 10 times your IP. That's like a base minimum. If you can't hit 10 times your IP level, you can run a good combo with shit level DPS. Yes, but it's more common if you have a bad combo that you're gonna run it with, that you're gonna also have shit level DPS. Like, you had to fucking work to run ARLE with 5k. Like, that takes some dedication of doing poorly. I believe you can do it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you didn't do it. I'm saying that takes some work. No, not like this.
Bounty detected. Initiating.
Take your stinking paws off me! You dumb daddy!
That fucking cinematic is so great. They just wanted to get the Charlton Heston line in there from Planet of the Apes. Take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape. Shit is hilarious. Do I want to impair Tremors? Yes, that one. Fuck off. Simian Fury is fine. That one's fine. Tremors is a no-go. There we go. I hate Furious Tremors. It's so annoying. Oh, that's weird. Why did it lag like that? There we go. Oh, come on. Really? Really? Aggroed him as I flew through the air. Let me out of combat, you bastard. Bondo Ape. Special observations. Highly aggressive, agile, and hostile. Physical mutations and signs of corruption appear different from infected civilians. Apparent alpha creature among this band of mutations. Avoiding direct contact is advised. Affinity demonic. The filter evolving that did not start at the same place or time or change at the same rate. Divergent lines. Some older than others, some from different sources than others. So where does this mutant ape come from? The Congo, but of course. Come on, yes, level 15 headpiece. Woot. I'm at 209 item power. That's crazy. Alright, so we just have Korintokai and choose your own. Okay, I'm still mad, by the way, that there's no fucking animal well up here. Look, there's an animal well, there's an animal well. There's these two, like, really close. You have, you know, N, kind of the middle, and one there. But there's a whole range. You couldn't put one fucking over here somewhere? Like, why the fuck is there not an animal well somewhere in this middle? So you don't have to fucking traverse the entire width of the goddamn map. Every goddamn time. Like, they could have put one in DK's place. I think that would have actually made some level of sense. Like, just have Diamond have his own animal well. At the Korintokai. What up, DK, buddy, pal? The Korintokai. The Korintokai is spread too thin in the wasteland that was once Tokyo. Diamond needs you to run a few errands and protection and racket particulars with a few clients that are still alive.
Yes, that's right. I want you to put all of your clinky change in your right pants pocket. Then, at the stroke of midnight, I want you to count to 61. A number so esoterically significant, I am forced to mention it myself. And at 61, throw a half-full bottle of whiskey out the 6-story window. Why? Why? Why ask why? Because wooden kimonos are so unfashionable this time of year. Dig? Whoa, whoa there, Johnny Walker. Have a seat. Take a load off. Come on, rest those barking dogs. Don't be a dumb Dora. Be a sly Susie. Ugh, fine, be a sourpuss. Okay, this is the story, and the story goes. A crow sat on the rotten shoulder of a pendulum cadaver, swinging on the gallows noose. Oh, bother, said the pendulum cadaver. The crow gave his face sharp kisses. Said the crow. Ouch! Hey, oh, what are you doing? Said the pendulum cadaver. I'm just curing your unhappiness by changing your perspective, said the crow. All I want in return is sweet jelly. The only thing a broken neck can do is nod. So the crow ate all of the sweet jelly out of the swinging stiff skull windows. The wind blew, the pendulum cadaver swayed, and eventually rigor mortis turned his frown upside down. Oh, that a boy, said the crow. Just remember, where you hang your head is home. Get it? No, I don't get it either. That's horrible. Point is, I perch on a lot of shoulders, and I need to earn my sweet jelly. But the Korintokai is spread thin, and this town is lousy with demons and hungry ghosts. I can't protect everyone who pays me to. I'm losing customers to the swordbusters. Enter you. Protect a few Johnnies and Janes on my list. Keep the big bads from blowing them down, and I'll give you some prime jelly. Hey, you old dingle dangler. Remember when I saved your life? Calling in that marker. I want you to leave a snow globe on a particular park bench. Make sure to shake it good first. Yeah. Serious as a midget at a nudist colony. I'll send you the coordinates.
Serious as a midget at a nudist colony. I can't wait to reach higher level 12 so far. Have you gone to the auction house and gotten yourself any blue gear? Because I was talking about that earlier in the stream. Like, if you just do your daily challenges on a new character, like, you can afford blue gear off the auction house usually, like, pretty quick. Like if you just go... Because, what, you only have, like, neck and waist, I think? So, you can get a Faded Medallion blue neck for 3k. And you can get a waist. You can get a luminous... what does Royal Blue do? It's a heal one. You can get barbell wire for 2. Like it doesn't really matter. The pips matter more than anything else, but just slotting a blue instead of a green is going to be like a massive power rating upgrade, like immediately. And then I don't remember what you said your weapons were on that one, but also, like, you just search, you know, weapons and go, you know, you can basically, because you can only buy your main, offhand, neck, and waist initially, right? So chaos, offhand, elemental. Yeah, so let's see. Chaos. You can spend as little as 4k for a blue chaos. And elemental, you can spend as little as 3k. But like, that's why I have a bunch of people running around with 1 pip mythic gear. Like, you can easily just get yourself with your first like 10k. That's from like their first day of play. You can get yourself usually pretty well outfitted with blue shit, because it doesn't really matter like what it is. You're gonna like upgrade it later to something that matters, but just going from like low level green to immediately to blue, that you can also start slotting glyphs into, like you'll just mow down shit in Kingsmith. It'll make your life a shit ton easier. Clients and chores. Expect from Riffraff collect protection payments monthly. So there's the market and the Peer Market Association. Sorry, Peer Market Kaita? Peer Market Association, Midori Market, and then top shelf customers. When in danger, escort to the nearest safe house. Make sure safe house is stocked with supplies. Masuro Hamasaki. In downtown, be sure to pay respect to the grave of the original boss. Manager of Pacific Kingsguard cannot locate. Smethus escorted to safe house 3. Genzumori dead. So yeah, we have to go view the map. So you have here, here, and here. I hate the one, I think it's here. A fucking escort. The guy just keeps running off. It's really annoying. No, sir. I don't like it. Okay. Sup, Dead Nation Gaming? How's it going? Oh, I didn't mean to aggro this guy. That's right, the pier we have to set all this shit on fire. So one thing you can do, just run past all these guys. Hit everybody at once. Like that. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Doing my second to last mission in Tokyo before I have 100%ed the zone. Oh, there's even a legend over here. Oh, stop teleporting, you fuckers. No, I'm supposed to... I'm not supposed to be casting... I'm not supposed to cast that. Oh, you dick! Root lantern. Get this legend over here. One more area to clean out. Oh, he's gonna explode. No lantern. You just started playing? Nice. What combo are you running? Yeah, I'm playing sort of a concept playthrough. I'm playing 100%ing the game without a primary weapon. I don't recommend it if you just started playing though. I don't recommend it actually if you've been playing a long time. It's just a dumb thing to do because I don't know. I need challenges and dumb things to do. What class are you? So the classes don't really... Classes is a weird term, and I don't know if they could have used a better one, but essentially you can and should unlock eventually everything because the passive stats for every weapon, they stack. You don't have to have the weapon equipped. Like once you unlock this, that's permanent to your character. So you want all of them from all the weapons. And once you get all the abilities on the main page, you can unlock capstones, which give you permanent bonuses, and you want all of those eventually as well. So eventually one character should ideally have everything. And then you just mix and match whatever weapons you want. So the classes are essentially just starting weapon combos. I think I grabbed whichever one was elemental main. Even though I went for Ellie offhand only for this particular run through, I think I went for something that had elemental main in it. I don't remember what the offhand was though. Either that or I went sword Ellie. It's possible I just went sword Ellie because I don't know. Unless it's Ellie, is Ellie Chaos? Maybe Ellie Chaos, whatever that class is potentially. I forget what the classes are, because honestly they don't really matter. All the, like, if you tell me your class name, like, I probably wouldn't even remember. I have to go look up what the name equates to, because I kind of instantly forget them. But if you tell me your weapon combo, then I would understand, like, what you're playing. But yeah, there's no class that just has like no primary weapon. Like that's just me doing a challenge run, being dumb. Click on the mini-map here and see where they're coming from next. I hate that suction cup, but also, like, I want that. Like, that looks way cooler than, like, Chaos has a Vulsion that lets you, like, yank things to you, but its range isn't nearly as long or nearly as cool looking as that enemy's, like, fucking filth tentacle pull. How cool would a filth weapon be? Like, if you just had, like, another, they added another weapon and it was like a filth weapon. Just let you have like a pull where you just like filth just goes out. Maybe it'd be kind of like a whip or something. A Vulcan should have an attractor visual pull. No man, I want filth. I want the. It has a chain, doesn't it? Or at least it used to have a chain. I swear at some point it had a chain. Yeah, I think it's not. Yeah, I remember talking about this before. I think maybe it doesn't anymore. It's just like a. There's a chain on the icon. Yeah, I know, but it used to. I swear, it used to have a visual. This thing is mad. Overload. There we go. 16 tips. Only had enough to get one weapon, neck, and waist talisman. So good to go. Yeah, it's still. If you have weapon, neck, and your main, well, hopefully your main weapon, but. Yeah, it's gonna up your power rating. You should be significantly hurting things now.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Yeah. Yeah, if Dead Nation, if you're still around, something I recommend for new players is be sure to check out the auction house, because you can grab superior quality, like blue quality items, like really cheap. In the beginning, you can only slot a neck piece and a waist piece, but the next piece you can slot as a head piece actually. But in the very beginning, you can only slot neck and waist. But you can grab that, and then you can grab superior weapons for really cheap, because you earn like 10k marks through your challenges. You're really quickly. So it's a total of like what, 8 main missions, 8 side missions, 10 item empowerments, and 150 monster kills will get you that 10k. And if you are starting out and all your shit is blue, like you'll wreck things. You'll wreck stuff in Kingsmith. It'll make your life a lot easier. A lot of people just don't even know. Hey, thanks for the follow. A lot of people just don't even know the auction house is a thing. Also, if you're not patron, you do need to go to Agartha in the center. There's like little people with like a red vest. You have to go to Agartha to pick up your items when you buy them if you're not patron. If you're a patron, they just get delivered to you, like you can drag and drop them into your inventory. But if you're free to play, you have to go to Agartha and actually like go pull them out of the auction vendor person. You can go to the post office in London for the auction. Really? Does that actually work? I haven't done the post office shit since CSW. I mean, it'd probably work if you're Templar or something, I suppose. Yeah, this guy is such a jackhole. He just keeps running off randomly. Yeah, look, chase after him because he decided that he wants to away with this stupid picture for no fucking reason. Safe house is festering with filth. I didn't have to fucking examine a little door to see that. I have fucking eyeballs. I can see it's festering with filth. Jesus. Hey, you for trying to sneak up on me. Ooh, dropped a legend. Oh yeah, I was gonna do this. I didn't realize I had that. Maybe the bee you ate stung your brain. The game is just making sure you understand what you're looking at. No. No, it's just dumb. Some things are just dumb. It's okay. People make mistakes. Game designers make mistakes. It's just dumb. Oh my god. Yeah, maybe you could stop running away. Jerk. Ow. Just stands in the field. Boom, sucker. Fuck. Why do you keep running away? Keeps going to these fish posters. Continue leading to the last safe house. Examine the safe house. Oh, Samantha Fisk. We were missing that person. Eat him. If I defeat one more Spectre, I get a side mission completion. I should probably do that. There we go. Just let me out of combat already. Jesus. Level 10 neck piece. You woot. 210 item power. Alright, we'll go to the cemetery. I need to put these back on the bar. Some more, maybe.
Quick access inventory updated.
Examine the sealed illimitable
Quick access inventory
Yonshi.
updated.
No. I already picked up a stack.
Quick access inventory updated.
I think it has a limit. Try a seal. Okay. Ryu Kyoto, October 28th, 1898, April 1st, 1941. April 1st? Death is a rigged game? Yeah. That's not a coincidence that it's fucking April Fools. I need a water bucket? There we go. I need some incense. I need some flowers from somewhere. Ha! Wait, where the fuck did you come from? Oh! It's... The one I stole the flowers from. I forgot that happens. Steal ghosts from a grave and the come to get you. Hey, thanks for the bit. Okay, place and light the incense. Clean the grave. It's way easier to do this behind instead of fighting the guy. Just like stand behind here. Alright, go to the market. Clear the market of monsters. Come here, guys. It's roundup time! Pissed off the big one. Hulk of the putrescent fount. Come on. There we go. There we go.
Good work. Oh, you're the bee's knees. Just one more thing. I need you to shake those particular newsstand and move a particular magazine to another newsstand? Best not to ask. Let's just say the universe depends on you. I'll send you the particulars.
Get the magazine from the newsstand at the mall park south end. Place it on the north end. Get the other magazine from the north side newsstand. Place it on the other end. Let's see if we can we phay line through this? Yeah, see, it still gives you filth. Here we go. Wait, what's a living nightmare? Which one's that? Oh wait, never mind. I did this last time, I think, right? It's a story one, yeah. I keep forgetting I have to like go back to my fashion handler to really finish the zone. I cannot tell if Diamond's random request is his way of making pure mockery of our models or if it serves a genuine purpose. Keep observing and let me know of all of his actions, no matter how trivial. So this doesn't make any sense because we already finished the tower and Diamond's already our guy. So it's kind of weird. He's already our new faction handler. These missions are, some of these are intended to be done before you do the tower. Okay, so I think I just have the text adventure game investigation mission, right? Choose your own. Which starts right here. On the screen, choose your own. Been contacted by an anonymous collective called The Swarm. They seem to know who you are and who you work for. What else do they know? Do you indulge their game? Swarm has promised you a disc and a game. So play along.
Greetings, Secret Worlder. We are the Swarm. We are many. We know the truth, and we are not pleased. We know who you are. We know your masters, but do you know them? Time for a game. To find us, you will have to play. To learn what we know, you will have to play. Let's begin. Find the disc. Play the disc. Choose your own adventure. Make the right choices. We are the Swarm. We are many. We know the truth.
Dun dun dun! Take the floppy disk. Find a computer that can play the disc. So this place has a computer.
We play the game so that we can watch you. Perhaps you will play to know what we know. We know what your masters have done. We know what the high bees. We are the Swarm. We know the truth.
Sloshing in the dark.
Make the right choices. See where the story takes you. We are the swarm. We are many.
Or actually, it's titled just Escaping, and then it says Sloshing in the Dark. You dream of sightless zones suspended. Oh god, I have to turn down the music. I can't concentrate on reading this. Let's do this. You dream of sightless zones suspended in the wet dark of the womb. That special time when all humans have the gills and Piscean symmetry of fish. You devour your twin, absorbing your sibling's essence. You awake, lying on your back. Your limbs still churn through warm liquid. Where are you? What's going on? Can we say, get up? Bathroom. You stand, leaving the comfort and warmth, gasping at the cruel cold. Bathtub. Like a newborn fawn, you stumble on unsteady legs. Your hands grope blindly. A square object, your phone. You turn it on. Its glow dimly illuminates an unfamiliar bathroom. Sleep clings to your brain in a disassociative food. You barely recognize the face in the fogged mirror. What are you doing here? None of the lights work. By the glow of the phone, you shakily put on your clothes. A single door is the only means of either ingress or of egress. Open door. You enter a small hotel room. There are no lights. There is no power. The bed clock is frozen dead at 3 a.m. Yellow wallpaper is bubbled and peeling with curious patterns that are hard to look at. You sit on the small but comfortable bed, trying to gather your thoughts. You hear flopping footsteps outside. A clicking sound. You shine the light of your phone on the door. The doorknob turns slowly, carefully, deliberately. The lock holds, slowing whoever is outside. The carpet by the door darkens with a foul-smelling fluid. The water seeps through the keyhole, but the droplets do not fall down. They fall up, forming a growing puddle on the ceiling. The door shudders and buckles. Panicking, you drop your phone. You stand. To the southwest is a window. To the northeast is a connecting door that joins this room to another. So I'm going to say pick up phone, and then we want to go northeast. Phone. Grab phone. Take phone. See, this is why I find this shit annoying. Northeast. Connecting door is thankfully unlocked. You open it and rush through, entering a second hotel room. You slam the connecting door shut, noting that it locks from the side. You hear a crash that must be the hall door of the first hotel room bursting open. At the same time, the handle of this hall door of the room you currently occupy twists and rattles. There are more than one of them out there. You have moments to react. The lock door. You lock the deadbolt on the connecting door, joining this room to your original hotel room. Just as the bolt clicks home, the handle turns and slowly tries to open it from the other side. The lock holds for now. You have a moment to get your bearings. Use phone. Look around. Second hotel room is decorated in the same drab manner as the previous room. The main hall door to the southeast, the door you just came through. To the southwest, shudder and shake. You can't go through them. To the northeast, you see a second connecting door. Okay, northeast again, I guess. This connecting door is thankfully unlocked as well. You open it and rush through, entering a third hotel room. You slam the connecting door shut, noting that it locks from the side. The room is as black as pitch. You hear a crash and plodding steps as your assailants enter the room you just recently occupied. At the same time, the handle of the hall door of the room you currently occupied twists and rattles. You feel the conspiracy against you grow. You have moments to react. Locked door. Lock the deadbolt. On the connecting door adjoining this room to the second hotel room. At the very same moment the bolt clicks home, the handle turns, something tries to open it from the other side. Lock holds for now. Every door seems to shudder and shake. You have a moment of your bearings. Use phone. Phone? Fucking look. Room is black as pitch. Phone light? It's too dark. There are things moving in the darkness. You need a light. Yeah. Phone. Fucking. It's not. Just use phone. It is use phone. There's no power in this room, but thankfully you have your phone. Its glow reveals another hotel room, drably decorated the same manner as the others. In a panic, you realize you have random connecting doors. Nowhere to go. There is pounding and rattling at all the doors you have to get out of here. You see a thick set of curtains on the northeast wall. Open curtains. You fling the curtains open, revealing a window. Through the window, you see a fog-shrouded New England landscape. The drop is 2 stories down, and the ground looks hard. You hear the doors behind you cracking give way. Moments react. window. Behind the bed and breakfast. In your desperation, you leap out the window, 2 stories down, but you manage to tuck and roll with only minor pain to your ankles and joints. You're standing outside Jack and Wendy's bed and breakfast. The night is dark, and you smell the familiar reek of salt and strange things brought from the seas. An evil fog grips the landscape. The adrenaline and the chill New England air clears your head. You're in your hometown of Kingsmouth. You had returned after so many years on an investigation. A profane cult had taken root in the town, filling its citizens' head with starry wisdom. To the southwest, in front of the bed and breakfast, is a road, Belmont Avenue. You hear some sort of commotion in that direction and see a vague glow in the mist. The shoreline of King Strait stretches to the northwest. It's not a road, but appears to be empty. There's debris all around you as too dark to identify it. The moon. Where is the moon? Can I use phone again? Among the debris, you see a wooden log. It's just the right size shape to make a handy club. Take club. Take wood. Take wooden log. There we go. Okay. So northwest, I guess? Down King Strait. Walk on the shores of King Strait. The way grows strange. Far behind, you hear the padding of unseen feet. The bed and breakfast is swallowed by the fog to the southeast. The mysterious glow dims and recedes behind you. Eventually you come to King's Court and walk down that road. You hear children's laughter, stretched and distorted by the fog. Near to the south you spy a playground and a fountain. A dozen children are at play. They see you and wave enthusiastically. The church you know is further on in a southwesterly direction. Could you find sanctuary there? I don't think you mess with the kids. I think you want to go southwest. So everyone's left of the church, which stands just northwest of you. Your mouth gapes to desolation. The spire is broken off halfway up and jagged, as though some giant bit it off. Stained glasses shattered every square foot, pretending something bad happened here. You hear murmurs inside. Okay. So northeast. Why can't I back up? I died. Inside the church, you find a small congregation standing around the altar. A corpse lies on the surface, situated for a cannibal feast. The clergyman declares that the meat is salvation. Everyone feeds. The corpse screams, and ultimately you notice that the corpse is you. Madness devours your brain, and coarse invisible tongues lick your brain pan clean. Your adventure has ended. Would like to restart or quit. So let's restart. And I'm not going to read all this again, so I'm just going to say, get up. The door. Take phone. Northeast. Locked door. Northeast. Locked door. His phone. Curtains. Window. Didn't know that you could spawn a ton of paradoxes on Chaos. That are my RNG. That class is good. Skycipher, like, if you're on a certain fight, an activity finder mission versus the Urdrog. Yeah, certain fights, especially like if the boss is going, if the Urdrog is like in a certain phase, I think, like they don't work properly or something, and then like they just fucking multiply like crazy. It also happens in the Ankh dungeon as well. There's like on boss 6, there's a spot where like Chaos people will just fucking flood the area with their clones. Let's see, we use phone, take wooden log, and then we go, I think we still go northwest, and then south. You approach the children, and the smallest little girl runs up to greet you with The shameless enthusiasm of youth. You know she's holding a large pair of scissors as she dashes towards you with a glimmer in her eye that makes you uneasy. Use wooden log. Brandishing your log as a club, you bash the lump of wood in the charging girl with the speed of instinct, narrowly avoiding being stabbed. The murderess crashes to the ground. She and the others flee, shrieking in tones that are not quite human, more like rabbits dying in the night. The large pair of scissors like gleaming on the ground. Take scissors. Could I go northwest again? I don't want to go to the church. What the fuck? How did I already beat the girl? How does the game fucking sucks? Alright, we'll read the ending anyway since I got it, but it's dumb. I already beat her and took the scissors. As you try to escape, the girl leaps upon your back, stabbing the scissors into your shoulders, neck, and face again and again. You fall to your knees. As you bleed out, time slows, you notice things. The children all wear dark hoodies. They have black feathers strung up in their hair, and diseased crow corpses fastened to their clothes. They all carry gleaming knives and assorted sharp nasties pilfered from their parents' drawers. Mutilated dolls litter the ground, diagrams of what is to come. Children sing a song, familiar yet alien, a lullaby chanted backwards. A child swinging on a swing set freezes impossibly at the top of his pendulum motion and stare at you. They all approach. With their tiny arms, it takes many, many stabs. Your adventure has ended. Would you like to restart or quit? Okay. Get up. Oh, fuck. Get up. Get up! Door. Take phone. Northeast. Lock door. North. Look. Northeast. Fuck you. Look around. Northeast. Thank you. Lock door. Look. Use phone. Curtains. Window. Northwest. South. Oh no! Oh, I forgot to get the fucking... Oh, I forgot to get the log. Wooden log. Okay. Northwest. My fucking arm's starting to hurt. Hey, CL, is the game still good? Yes! Yes, it is. Okay, take scissors. I just want to go back the way I came. Can I go northwest? Northeast? I guess I can go southwest again. Oh, I can go south further. I'm just doing this text adventure game. It's the last mission I have in Tokyo before I'm done with the zone. Buildings in the town lie in desolation, and the police station looks worse than most. The front doors are completely cocooned in tangles of police tape. South. No. Southwest. Southeast. North. Northeast. Northwest. East. West. Look. Thick mass of tangled tape covers the door like a web plate, barricading the door. Individual strands of tape jut off in all directions, taut and shivering the wind. You feel as though something is watching you. Use scissors. Oh god. With much effort, you're able to use the scissors to cut through the mass of police tape. Inside, the lights flicker hesitantly, as though they are afraid of what they will illumine. Hear muffled murmurs. You call out and then see them. Suspiciously body-shaped masses hang from the ceiling, completely enwrapped in police tape, like yellow mummies. They twitch and moan. More tape shoots out, like tentacles, wrapping your wrists and ankles, lifting you off the ground. More and more tape. It constricts your chest, squeezing all the air out of you. You see the words "do not cross" slide by, black on yellow, as foot after foot of the tape slithers down your esophagus. Your adventure has ended. If you'd like to restart or quit. I'd like to stop failing the fucking mission. I love the theater part. I love the theater part. Okay. Oh yeah, the play. I know what you're talking about. I'm pretty sure I have to get the scissors and go back, and that's the only problem I'm having. Is it doesn't seem to want to let me go back. Check if DCing there, sorry about the multi-post Twitch bug. Yeah, no worries. Need down the Lorehound? Yes, Lorehound's amazing. Okay, we're gonna go northwest. Then we're gonna go south. We're gonna use wooden log. And take scissors. Need a fucking dungeon queue? Who's doing Onk? Fuck. The mist rises, surrounded by eerily silent townsfolk. You recognize some of the faces. Hands, many hands. Perhaps the limbs of other designs take hold of you and really slowly, almost letting pull you apart. I swear to God you need the scissors and then you need to go backwards. But why isn't that working? What? I typed something wrong. Door. Take phone. North. East. Okay, lock door. Look. North. East. Lock door. Look. Use phone. Curtains. Window. Use phone. Take wooden log. But I fucking swear you need the scissors. What if I just, okay, I'm gonna try and go southwest. Standing in front of Jack Wing's because you can barely make out Belmont into the fog. The glow you saw now just southwest of you is bigger, but still indistinct at this distance. It seems to be moving towards you now. Okay. Move closer, and through the mist, you can barely make out a nightmare procession. The townsfolk march up and down the road, writhing and gesticulating. The glow was the light of their flashlights bleeding in the fog. They shout and keen, invoking the secret names of the Outer Ones, who would come down from the space between the stars, walk gigantically through the spaces between molecules, and teach. They are devoted new ways to shout and kill and revel and enjoy themselves. There are so many of them amassing in the southwest of you. Had the conspiracy spread through the whole town? Okay. You approaching all the townsfolk with a mind to chide them for their madness and implore them to reject the worship of things blasting beyond space. The fogged figures do not seem to move, yet you are surrounded. Hands, many hands, perhaps balloons with designs take hold of you and very slowly, almost lovingly pull you apart. I don't fucking remember. I don't remember the right thing here. It's kind of pissing me off. Okay. I am pretty fucking positive you need the scissors. So I can't go southeast because the fog kills me. I can't go north. I can't go west. I can't go east. I can go southwest of the church. Can get to the police station, but I don't want to be at the police station. What? I didn't... Motherfucker. So if I go north to west, I should be able to go southeast, right? No, as soon as I do that, like, I can't go back, it looks like. Shit. Curtains, window, use phone, take wooden log. I think you have to pretend to be them. But I don't know what to type to do that. Gesticulate. What would be the word? So you need to like pretend to be them, I think. Could you say march? The fuck is the word? Use phone? Dude, I cannot remember this. I'm gonna have to look this shit up. I don't remember what word you say to like march with them. Or even if this is the right place where you do that. Is it hop? Yeah, I think this is the wrong area though. Yeah, it doesn't have, that sounds familiar, Poland, but I think that's in a different area. Don't paste the fucking, goddamn it. I can look up a guide if I want to look up a guide. I should have been typing NE instead of northeast. That would save me some time. Yeah, but I didn't look it up yet. I'm not mad about it. I was just saying. I was right. I thought I was right that you need the scissors, but I couldn't figure out where to go from there. Are you playing the Zork game? Hey, Travis. So from here... You said from here it's southeast? How would you know southeast here? I guess you just try random directions until you get something. You hurry down Main Street, nervously glancing down the ancient harbor town lanes. Homecomings are so strange. Hometowns feel simultaneously familiar and different on the return. Had your memories crawled and changed, or have the alleyways? None of them lead in the proper directions. Halfway down Main Street, you hear a murmur. To the northeast, you see odd motions in the window of an abandoned shop. You hear voices on the roofs to the southwest, and a nearby ladder leads up to them. To the southeast, Main Street continues on to the shore. I think you just go southeast, right? You reach the end of Main Street at Belmont Ave. You can see the waters of Fletcher Bay. Your destination lies further up Belmont Ave to the northeast. How do you get there? The streets teem with townsfolk, with cultists, with friends and family, and things not altogether human. None of them walk quite right. Most either hop like devilfish frogs or shamble like the damned. They turn, they notice you. Hop. Mimicking the subhuman movements of your fellows, no one seems to notice you as you move with the flow of the unholy parade up Belmont Ave. Townsfolk cultists ambulate like fungal-infected zombie ants. Some are compelled to walk down a narrow alley, howling with laughter. Others line up reverently in front of a black vortex, a hole in space. One by one, they enter the sightless vortex of the unimaginable. You and the rest of the throng move forward. Finally, you reach your destination. You stand in front of a lobster trap. You have many childhood memories of this restaurant. Broiling smells, family gatherings, the place once frightened you. You hated the way the lobster screamed and boiled. It's not screaming, your grandfather would tell you, it's just the air escaping. What you seek lies in the southwest, behind the restaurant, at the end of the pier. That's where you'll find special letters etched in cement. However, the cultist mob is thick with lurching bodies, making movement in that direction difficult. You might not get out of this without a fight. To the northwest is the vortex. Can I use scissors now? No. So southwest. Ah, fuck. Oh, you have to actually say the word fight? That's so dumb. I can't say use, just have to say fight. Unable to escape the flow of the mob, and their current carries you into the sightless vortex. You fall, and milky limbs catch you and convey you into the rotating graveyard of the universe. Alright. We're getting this. We're getting this. You force and battle your way through the cultist horde, so close. You start to run towards the lobster trap, and tackled by a cultist who noticed your actions. He drags you to the ground, holding you there, calling you his fellows. So now we say use scissors. You take the large scissors and stab him through the eye of the cultist. He gasps and falls still. You think you might have delivered papers to his yard once upon a time. With a heave, you push the body off yourself and run behind the restaurant onto the pier. At the pier, you turn left at the T intersection. The outdoor eating tent wasn't here the last time you saw this place. You slip under the canvas, and on the very south, as soon as you enter the pier, you find it. After all these years, they are still there. The letters drawn in cement, your salvation. Your Titanic, ripping as the sky opens, the earth groans. The end is here. The outer ones will come. You must act now. Read. Ritualistically, you trace your fingers over the letters. Instantly, you recall that endless summer, your first kiss, your first love. You both swam out here when the pier was added to, when the cement was fresh, and you etched your initials and made a promise. Your most pure and good memory. It anchors your mind. The cultists and their masters can take your life, can take the world, but your sanity and your soul are your own. You trace the initials, whisper the name of your love, and lock onto the memories. You do not bother looking up. You do not turn to the impossible things in the sky, looking gigantically down, breathing radiation on the world. Familiar smells of salt and broiling. It's getting hot. Your sweat sizzles and evaporates. Your skin bubbles and boils. Do not look. You hear them, the horrible din. You hear the whole town, maybe the whole world. It's not screaming, you remind yourself. It's just the air escaping. Congratulations, you have completed the story. We will see you in The Things to Play. Alright. Jesus Christ, that took me for fucking ever. Holy shit. I had everything down to the fucking scissors, and then for whatever reason, Southeast wasn't... I guess I didn't try that direction or something. I don't know. And then it's kind of dumb when it says you need to fight. Like, you can't just say use scissors. You have to type the word fight and then use scissors. Oh, that's what you're saying for directions, Poland. Looking at the Kingsmith map. I get that. I get that comment now. Don't get eaten by a guru. It is getting late. I might actually have to look up the rest of the ones. I don't know if I have time to sit here and try and remember. It's not like I haven't done this mission, you know, 20 times or something. Because I have. Crew is the main enemy in Zork, a text-based adventure. Ah, okay. I didn't play a lot of text adventure games for this particular reason. You stay in the dark, you'll get eaten. Act 1, Scene 2. Along the shore, the cloud waves break. The twin suns sink behind the lake. The shadows lengthen. In Carcosa. Strange is the night where black stars rise and strange moons circle through the skies, but stranger still is Lost Carcosa. Oh, you just know about it? Oh, that's cool. I don't remember what text adventure game I played. I remember playing one and getting like super pissed off. Because I feel like you have to be a goddamn mind reader to figure out what word they intended you to type. The failed audition. We'll let you know next. A voice in the dark. It's always a bodiless voice. You can't see anything past the blinding light. Another failure. You can hear it in the director's tone. You failed enough to know. Futility and depression squeeze your guts. You stammer out something that might be thank you. How many auditions? How many directions? You will your feet to take you off the stage graciously, but they do not move. Don't say it. I didn't get it, did I, you ask? Fuck. Next, says a voice in the dark seats. Shit, 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 shit. You should not have said that. You're making it worse. The exit sign glows like a demon's eyes over the door that will take you to the street. Abandon all hope, you enter here. Exit. Streets of London. You hit the streets full of bad thoughts. Cry for help thoughts, or worse. You don't know where to go. The electricity is already shut off at your place, and you don't have last month's rent. You can't face your landlord right now. You had to go to London, he told everyone. You have such big dreams. You can't even call home. Not for talking so big. Not with failure hanging over you. You aimlessly walk the street away from the Albion Theater. You cut through Eldridge Park. You get caught up in a crowd at the eastern entrance. Dozen feet north of you, a vagrant entertains the crowd with a puppet. The puppet asks the crowd for money. To the northeast, you can see the Moco Loco, and you realize you have just enough money in your pocket to get the one thing that might cheer you up, coffee. To the northwest in the park is the lethal chamber the government recently installed. Yeah, you can just go kill yourself in the lethal chamber. Let's see. North. The Fallen King. The vagrant is finishing his performance. He recites, "Let the red dawn, what we shall do when this blue starlight dies and all is through." The crowd applauds but looks uneasy in the eyes. The vagrant wanders about busking with a bucket. People throw in a coin here and there. He walks up to you. "Have you nothing for me, child?" Penny Penter Sue, the vagrant asks. "Have you heard Casilda's song?" grants the puppet. "So give money." You can smell the delicious coffee in the nearby shop, but you think better of it and put the last of your money in the vagrant's bucket. He washes your gesture with gravity. You're a good one and deserve a better fate than to be a failed actor with empty pockets. You open your mouth to ask how he knows, but the puppet shushes you. I have something that will save your vocation and bestow upon you the divine inspiration of the hides themselves. Here. The vagrant takes your hand. The puppet, who has somehow produced a magic marker, draws a strange symbol on your palm. Go to Penny Dreadful, a bookshop in the shades. Show the shopkeep that symbol and answer her question. She will give you a book with knighted worlds lurking in its pages, the world of the choleric king. "The pallid mask!" shrieks the puppet. But take a caution. There are those who will notice you once you have this book. There is a false king in Eldwick. He has stolen my subjects, but if you should meet him, have no fear, speak his name. The puppet cackles. Penny Dreadful, you know, lies a ways southeast of you. Southeast. Through the dingy alleyways you trudge, reaching Penny Dreadful in the shades. The shop sells mostly common books and does not seem like the sort of place that would contain a wondrous tome. The shopkeeper familiars with a pipe in around to ask, "Can I help you?" Show symbol? You show the subject the symbol on your palm. The sign, she says. She takes the last puff on her pipe before putting it down. Cannot forget that place where black stars hang in the heavens, where shadows of men's thoughts lengthen in the afternoon, where the twin suns sink into the lake of holly, and my mind will bear forever the memory of the pallid mass. Tell me where I from come. Lost Carcosa? Carcosa, you say? Carcosa, she says. She walks into a back room, returning with something bundled in a stained cloth. She unwraps it, revealing a book. You haven't read this book, but you know this book. It's a play, the forbidden play, outlawed by nearly every nation. Some believe it struck the supreme note of transcendent art. Some believe that the human mind could not bear the strain of its poisoned verses. Most believe both. Take the book and turn towards the door. Read book, I think? You flip through some random pages and read of Camilla's agonized screams and hear awful words echoing through the dim streets of Carcosa. You read the last lines of the first act and something instills your mind. We are closing, says Shopkeep. Interruption is the only thing that tears you away from those words. You slam the book shut. So leave. You exit Penny Jar while stepping out of the way. A voice behind you says, "Have you seen the sign?" You startle, dropping your book. You turn to see a puffy, pale man of loathsome countenance who reminds you of nothing so much as a wriggling grave worm. He looks at your hand, nods, and leaves. You bend down to pick up your book, and it's open. Act 1, Scene 2. You can't help but read. Camilla, you, sir, should unmask. Stranger, indeed. Casilda, indeed, it's time. We all have laid aside disguise but you. Stranger, I wear no mask. Camilla, terrified, aside Casilda, no mask? No mask? You close the book. The words wriggle in your head. You look about. Impossible, it's dark out. It was afternoon when you reached for the book. What is going on? As you walk down the street, shadow figures follow you. You're nearly surrounded. The only opening is northwest. Ludwig Park. You make it to the park just as your pursuers catch you. Many rough hands grab you. They take your book. There must be a dozen of them. They all appear to be homeless people, each with an improvised weapon. Vagrants roughly drag you deeper into the park as they escort you. Two of the men continue an argument between themselves. I'm telling you, it's the name of a place. No, that's not what the king said. It's a god. Silence, says a melodic voice. It comes from a short man standing on the makeshift wooden stage that dominates the park. He wears some sort of toga and crown. I see you have met my knights. I am Tiberius Rex. Several silent moments pass as he waits for recognition. I am to be king. You look doubtful. I'm the rightful heir of Carcosa. The signs have been sent to the right people. I am to be a king of kings, an emperor second only to Cleric King. One of the knights brings Tiberius your book. Ah, yes, I've read the Forbidden Play too, during my convalescence. Head injury. Please join me on this dais. Tiberius motions you to join him on the stage, which is west of you. You and the vagrants climb on the stage. Tiberius bids you to examine his documents of succession. They are just dog-eared sheets of paper full of scribbles. He babbles on and on about the dynasty of Carcosa, the lakes which connect Hoster, Aldebaran, and the mystery of the hides. He talks of Casilda and Camilla and the pallid mass. Then Tiberius takes back his documents, reverently rolling them up. Scalloped tatters must hide his soul forever. Tiberius says, as a whispered prayer, the time has come, the people should know the son of Hoster, and the whole world shall bow to the black stars which hang over Carcosa. I am the one. I alone know the mystery of the hides. My mind has sounded the depths of the lake of Holly. He pauses and regains composure, but there is a problem. He holds up his document. You are an heir, which threatens my legitimacy. Do not deny it. I see your birthmark. Here he points to the magic marker drawing on your hand. There's only one thing to be done, Tiberius. You have to renounce the crown. You have to declare my legitimacy, right here and now. You must say my name. Say it. Say my real name. Spittle flies from his mouth, and in his fury, Tiberius now stands closer to you than any of his minions. Speak my name. I think you say grab Tiberius Rex? What? Yes, Tiberius, it's done. Let the nations rise upon their king. He pulls out another greasy document. This is my first order of execution. Knights accuse his full heir. Off with his head. Knights are not well trained. Takes many tries to remove your head. Fuck! I swear you're supposed to attack him. So we exit. Wait. Leave. And we go north. And we go give money. Go southeast. Show symbol. Carcosa. Read book. Leave. Northwest. Stage. Attack. Bodily attack Tiberius, and he shrieks in surprise. His minions pull you off before you can do much damage, but you do get a closer look at the little man. You notice that his crown is made of foil and tinsel, and his toga is a repurposed bedsheet. What's more, under the robe you can make out the uniform shirt of a local convenience store. Pinned to his shirt is a name tag that says Tim. Enough stalling, says Tiberius. Speak my royal name. Tim. You speak the would-be king's actual name, and it strikes him like a physical blow. He screams, he raves, he foams. He throws his foil crown to the ground and enters a temper tantrum. No, 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 no. I'm not Tim. That's not me. That's not me. Not me. Reduced to tears and snot, he drops your book on the stage and runs off towards the lethal chamber. With their king gone, the vagrant knights look very uncomfortable. One by one, they flee. You see your book and a discarded crowbar lying on the stage. Take crowbar. Take book. You bend down to pick up the book. It's open again. This time you cannot resist. You read the forbidden play from beginning to end. At the end of the first act, it occurs to you that you had better stop. You fling the book away, only to crawl after it and keep reading. The very innocence of the first act only allows a second to rip your emotion so completely. The words crawl all over you. You read the play and reread it and weep and laugh, troubled with horror or ecstasy. When it's all done, you know what you must do. You feel inspiration. True inspiration for the first time in years. You need a stage right now. The Albion Theater is just south of you. South. You arrive at the Albion Theater, but in the dead of night, the front doors are locked. You go around the building and are now standing in front of the back door. You sweat and shiver. The words crawl in your head. You have to perform them now for they burst out of your skull. Can we say use crowbar? The door is locked. Thankfully, you're able to force your way in with the crowbar. A set of rear stairs leads up. Stairs. You enter the lighting booth. Yes, yes. If you're to perform, you must light. Proper light fitting the forbidden play. From the lighting control board, you select a variety of control lights. Pick a color. Yellow. Light illuminates the stage, pointing the backdrop in the corresponding color. The mood is set. It's time. Another stairway leads down to the stage. Stage. It is showtime. You shake in anticipation. It must be perfect. Enunciate, you remind yourself. Emote. You begin the ritual. You make certain the backdrop shows yellow. You stand in the spotlight at center stage, facing the audience, and then with a great embellishment, you bow in exaggerated pantomime. With this ritual complete, you can begin. You perform the forbidden play, a one-actor show. You sing Casilda's song, you become the stranger, you invoke Astor, you swim with the black stars. When you sweat blood in Act 2, you know you've achieved your art. And when it's all over, there's clapping the audience. Applause. Bravo, a voice says from the seats. You squint your teal-filled eyes. A single figure sits in the audience. It's the vagrant with the puppet, the fallen king. Well done, Master Sesame, he says. That is a royal performance. The hour is yours. If you want to invoke a king, you have but to speak his name. The place and the god speak his name. Fuck. I have to look up the play. It's not, is it not Carcosa, is it? The Fallen King? Carcosa. I don't remember what the right answer for this is. Is it the king in yellow? The fallen king is puppet Sayo. I'm sorry that is not so. The H is not silent, and you had such a promise. You convulse. You try to scream, but you have no voice. Flopping silently as a dying fish. Your eyes boil out of your skull. Your spine snaps from the convulsions. You can feel either words or worms flowing out of you. Your venture has ended. I'm just going to look it up because I do not remember. I don't remember. Okay, I'm just gonna look this up real quick because I know the different names, all the different parts of the play or whatever, but I do not remember. What tier are we on? Fuck, are we on tier 3? Wait, it's Haster? Really? Why would it be Haster? Oh, he's a god of shepherds, but he's implicitly a location. Okay, so I just didn't look it up well enough, I guess, the first time around. Fallen King grins and smiles that is altogether too big. He stands, he takes off the puppet, revealing what had been living inside all along. The pallid mask drops, and the King in Yellow opens his tattered mantle. You experience ecstatic beauty, and you never stop screaming. Wow, okay. So we go to London. Oh, fuck, it's getting late. Yeah, I'm gonna have to speed through the rest of this. Okay, and then this one is kind of interesting because, let's see, we go to the theater first, right? And then we have to do the play parts, and then I believe we go out to like the yellow fish place or something. Act 1, Scene 2. Songs at the highest shall sing, where flapped hat is the king, must die unheard in dim Carcosa. Song of my soul, my voice is dead, die thou, unsung as tears unshed, shall dry and die in lost Carcosa. Form on stage. go backstage. I have what? Oh, I have it right here. So we go lighting. Spotlight toggle center. Backdrops. Blank. No. No. Yellow, right? Oh, we have to open the curtain. And then we just have to, I think we just have to bow. There's the mask figures. Swarm Wasp. You have performed on stage. Now find the sign of the play outside. Okay, so... the number of loading screens! Okay, so yeah, there's the whole, like, the theme is yellow, right? So, the yellow sign. Fish and chips, yeah. There's a floppy disk right there. And then, I fucking forget if there's a computer around here you can use. Genuinely don't know. I think you can use any computer, actually. Or any computer that can play a disc. Like, we can just go back to Kingsmith and use that one. Namaste.
Now you are a sight for sore eyes.
So, you wake in the night. A thing happened. A terrible thing. You can't move. Paralyzed by heavy anxiety sitting on your chest. Your face contorts in a scream, but there's only silence. You finally gasp for breath, unsuspecting life as you lay in your bed. Sit up. You have a bed stumbling in the moon-kissed murk of your room. Your little brother's bed lies empty. You know the hag took him, Baba Yaga. You don't know how you know, but you know. The same way you know your parents are not here, that you're all alone inside the house. So you hesitate. The front door beckons you. Look around. Carpets are bare, not even a spider or fly. Nothing should be this unnaturally empty and silent. You do find your father's skinning knife. Take knife. Door. You step outside in the moon-kissed gloom. In front of your house is a large black cat with one eye. The cat has caught a sparrow which struggles in her claws. Oh, please, Crisrael, help me, please. Pass two animals to pass runs north. Can we help the cat? You stand by and let the cat dine on her supper uninterrupted. She devours the sparrow in 3 squealing bites. She cleans her paws and says, "My, you are savagely polite." Grinning a cat grin, she rubs against your legs and says, "Your manners deserve a prize. Here's a secret from me to you. Baba Yaga is of the deep autumn. She is a harvester and the grim harvest also. She is a scythe slicing into winter. If you take this autumn's corn's husk and weave a doll in her likeness, you will have power over her. As cat saunters off into the moon-blood mist, she sings, kindness is good and life is sweet, but everything, everything, everything must eat. Path runs north in the dark woods. North. The landscape is off somehow. Nothing is where it should be. Even the stars don't look right. As you walk, the dark woods spring up around you. Eyes peer at you from every shadow. Clawed branches reach up to snatch the ripened moon. In front of you, on the path, stands a wolf. It stands as tall as a horse, fur the color of ash. The big bad waits expectantly. As I use knife. You make a desperate attack with the wolf, then we dodge out of the way. Always stay reach. My other big guy says, why don't we just have a chat? Oh, he's gonna kill me. Where are you going, little one? Asked the wolf. Going to Baba's house, you say. As am I. Iron Tooth and I are old friends. We are to have dinner. She is cloud and moon and death and goddess and winter and snake and bird. She's north of here. She's always to the north. How far north, you ask? She's always standing at your final step. I'll take you there. I told Iron Tooth that I would bring sweet meats. The baby turns towards you and the world turns to teeth. Use knife. My flesh is not for feasting, you scream. With luck and the speed of desperation, you thrust your father's skinning knife into the wolf's eye. Strength of the big bad's charge takes the knife all the way into the socket to the hilt. Wolf dives on top of you with his crushing weight. You eventually push away free, exhausted and covered in blood. The big bad lays still. You're free, though a little chill after leaving the warmth of the wolf's luxurious coat. Skin wolf. When the wind blows cold as you cut the skin from the big bad wolf. The monster's hide is so tough that your knife breaks, but you tear its pelt free from the seeming carcass. You try it on. You dare practice how. You feel pretty convincing. Wolf pelt is warm and defends you from the north wind. The path lies for the north. Just as the wolf said, Baba Yaga is always north. Path takes you to the dark woods. Handmade crosses hang from the branches, dangling on lengths of rope, string and twine, swaying in the wind. Like the mobile that used to spin over your crib in a memory you forgot you had. Come to a clearing. To the northwest, you see a vast cornfield and an ocean of corn stalks taller than you. This is all wrong. When did this grow? Nothing grows as fast in these besieged farmlands. Northeast is a great lake. In the distance, you can see a wooden dock and a ferry. So can we take twine? Take string? No. Take rope. Take husks. Northwest? Creep through the vast fields. The cornstalks are taller than you, and you can't see more than a foot in any direction. Whispers and murmurs shiver through the field, and you to yourself, it's just the sound of corn growing. Stalk and husk brush your face like the fingers of a crone. Sort of north lies Baba Yaga. Take husks. Rip the husks off several stalks and begin fastening them with a bit of string from your pocket and form a doll. You tear your tattered rags from your nightclothes, and with all of this you fashion a crude effigy of Baba Yaga. You come to a great tree with a home dug into the hollow of its roots. A very basic and wild abode, but one that feels cozy and safe. The sort of place a little kind of woman might live. You shake your head, pinch your skin, and squint your eyes. The illusion fades. Now you see the truth. There is no tree. There's only a hut, standing as tall as a tree, on top of two giant chicken legs with taloned feet. The yard is surrounded by a fence of bleached bones and lit by a series of skulls with burning coals for eyes. In the distance, you hear a drone that becomes a roar. Wind lashes the treetops. The earth trembles. Then you see an old woman flying through the sky, riding in a giant mortar ringed with fire, rowing with a pestle, landing in the hut. The hut sways in the giant chicken legs. Your brother's up there. How can you get to him? Can I howl? Use wolf skin. The fuck? How do I... You can't climb. Sneak past the bone fence and leap on one of the chicken legs. The opposite chickenfoot grabs you in its great talons, shredding and crushing your body with screaming and smear. The monster does not allow strangers to approach. Fuck, I'm just gonna look it up. It's use pelt? How is use skin? You called it skin. You carefully situate the wolf pelt on your body and effect a feral pose. You recall the pet name the big bad had for the hag. Hello, old Iron-Tooth, you call up. I've come for dinner. The hut seems to acknowledge you. It lowers itself on the giant leg so you can enter through the front door. A hand with long fingers and longer claws snatches you up and pulls you into the door, straight into a kitchen, straight into the loathsome embrace of Baba Yaga. Tall, gaunt, and hideous, her nose is a hooked proboscis. Her face is a writhing mass of wrinkles. Her cavernous mouth is lined with iron teeth. She inhales your scent. Fie, fie, she cries. Noble fear, I can smell your fear, my little mouse. Her clawed hands grip you painfully, the nails piercing your skin, as she bodily carries you towards her wood-burning stove and its open door. She chants, kindness is good and life is sweet, but everything must eat. She cackles as she shoves you towards the fiery opening. So we're going to use our doll. Take the cornhusk doll you made of Baba Yaga and you throw it into the fire where it burns in effigy. Baba Yaga shrieks, her skin bubbles and blisters, and she falls over instantly cooked. Where is your little brother? You spy a red door. Red door. The room is dominated by a large dining table. On that table... Oh no, brother, you say. He does not move. He lays on a silver platter. His chest is cut. His ribcage gapes open like cans after a prayer. His heart lies cooked and sliced on a plate. Also on the table are a pitcher and jar. The pitcher is labeled Zvaya and Vada. And the jar is labeled Zvaya Vada. And the jar is labeled Murtvaya Vada. Both pitcher and jar are filled with water. So we want to use the Mert one first. Murtvaya Voda. Take the jar, Murtvaya Voda, and pour its water into your dead brother's mouth. At once his chest closes, the flesh reknits, and his wounds heal. His body is whole, but he still lays still and cold. So now we use the other one. Take the pitcher, Svayavada, and pour its water into your dead brother's mouth. His eyes flitter open and he gets up, healed and whole. You both embrace. Your brother takes your hand and points to the far corner of the room. That's the witch's cauldron, he says. She controls the hut with it. Use cauldron. Cauldron bubbles with black fluid and flickers with a backlit glow. Green letters appear, swirl and vanish in the plasma. It's a repository of all the hag's knowledge, but it has to be unlocked. You think a moment and spell out Iron-Tooth with your finger in the cauldron fluid. It gurgles and obeys, and then you write home in green letters. The hut shakes as it walks in the direction of home on giant legs. It's then that both you and your little brother bellies growl in hunger, and you both smell the delicious smell of the perfectly roasted flesh of Baba Yaga. You both grin hungrily and sing, kindness is good and life is sweet, but everything must eat. Congratulations, you've played the story. We'll see you in One Way Out. Alright, so we need to go to Besieged Farmland to find the last part. Come on, load the zone. Wow, I hadn't finished loading the textures yet.
We know the crimes of your masters. Throughout history, crimes beyond counting. Loyalty makes you complicit. We are the sworn. We are not pleased.
We're at the Swarm. We've taken over. We control the horizontal. We control the vertical. We have a message for you. If you'd like to meet us, enter the password. Iron Tooth. E17, Jimmy, I made it. Hey, grats! Very good. Would you like to meet us? We are very close. Go to the town where the dead never lie. Go to the door lit by a torch on its right. Enter. We the Swarm. We are waiting. Okay, so that's in Shadowy Forest. We're almost done with this damn mission. I should have just looked up the answers sooner. I took way too long in this shit. I knew that was gonna happen. I like trying to remember the right ones myself, but I hate the fact that, like, you know, like you say, like, use wolf skin, use skin, use whatever, and it's like, no, it needed to be the word pelt. Like, fuck off. Wow. It's like, don't crash, holy shit.
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
I might have done this mission before. You're very careful. Wait, is it this door? No, wait, it should have been... Fuck, no, I went to the wrong... I went to the wrong place. Was it down one? Oh god. Fuck off. Was it? It's over. I swear it's over here. Maybe it's... Ah, yeah, I went too far. It was down.
We have something to show you. Put on the blindfold and we will face you. The choice is yours. We are the Swarm. See
you later. And get rid of this. Answer the phone.
You are trapped in a room. You are trapped in a room in the story, too. See where the story takes you. Absolution is pain. Growth looks like destruction. Sometimes, the only way out is to die. Time to play. We are the Swarm. We are keeping score.
Your cell. You wake in a dank room. It's your room, the voices say. You're strapped to a bed. Calm down, the voices say. It'll be easier that way. Get up. Get up. You go free of your bonds, get out of bed, and stand. Don't do that, say the voices. You're not well. You look around. You're some kind of old abandoned asylum. The voices say no. It's a state-of-the-art facility, sterile and white. You're having a psychotic break, they say. We're here to help. The place looks horrible. You need to get out of here. You get ready to walk out the door to your cell. Voices say you're not leaving, that you are still strapped to the bed. It's important not to indulge this delusion to remain in the room. You're sick, they say. You've hurt people. Leave. Get out of your room and walk down the hall. This place is creepy. It must have been abandoned for decades. No, it's not, say the voices. They say to keep still. They say you're strapped to the bed and please calm down. They say you broke into a community college theater. Students found you performing naked on stage. The next morning, raving, screaming that you read a play about a yellow king that would drive people insane. The voices say that the play in your hands was just a blank wad of notebook paper. Shut up, you say. To your right is a treacherous stairway going down. Straight ahead, your hallway keeps going. Right? Take the stairs 1 floor down and duck into the next door on your right. Please stop. Voices. They say that you believed you're a part of a global conspiracy that was trying to save and control the world. Delusions of grandeur are quite common, to say. Your brain sickness has you literally believing that everything is true. In truth, you work graveyard shifts at a local gas station. Nothing to be ashamed of, they say. There's a door on your left. Please, say the voices, just stop and we can help you out of this. Left. You enter a room with a single light bulb. You're a lost cause, say the voices. Sometimes there is no story. Sometimes there is no good choice. Sometimes the game cheats and the only way out is to die. We are the storm we are watching. You feel many invisible scalpels stabbing you. You bleed out. You escape. Congratulations, you completed the final story. We'll see you soon. Take the completed game disc. Search for a way out. So I was thinking about this more just now. Oh wait, no, I went down too far. I was thinking about this more and mystery object. Poison gas. So this might explain why, like, Beaumont in the game says, like, he can't really kill you without, like, an immense amount of effort, like grinding your atoms to dust or something. And it confuses the factions because they're like, that's not true. We can actually permanently kill you. And then we know from, like, the swarm stuff and, like, the legends were around it that, like, the hive is a place where they keep bees that don't choose a faction, right? Like if you don't want to be a Templar, a Lumi, or a Dragon, they fucking just lock you up. Like they can't have you roaming around. So if you're not gonna play the game, they have like a prison that's for bee people. And then the swarm seems to be like people that know about the hive, bees that have escaped. They're outside of the faction paradigm and outside of the prison. So it makes sense with the idea that you have to die to escape. So they basically, I would have to guess that they are bees that have essentially like faked their own permanent death somehow. Like died in like a massively horrible way. And they're like, oh well, that was probably enough to convince them I'm really dead. And then they just fucking fucked off to somewhere else. Thank you for hearing us. We are like you, gifted, imbued. But do you know what the factions do when a bee does not choose a side? There's a place called the Hive. It's a prison. Any of us without a master are locked away. No due process, no appeal. We vanish forever. How long before your masters turn on you? Now you know what we know. You have a disc. What you do is your choice. Life is a choose-your-own adventure. What do you choose? We are the swarm. We are watching. So decide what to do with the disc. Forward disc to your faction. No. That just seems dumb. Your pattern has been erratic lately. That is not always a bad thing. We would like to see you in Seoul soon and discuss it further. We are impressed. You choose your own. This is just the beginning. This is an invitation to doubt. Tomorrow you'll still be in your organization, but maybe you'll look at it with fresher eyes. Be careful. They are good at secrets. They might already know your little rebellious act. No matter what they promise you, remember the hive. Remember your brother and sister bees are trapped there. Remember that no matter how monolithic they seem, they cannot catch us all. We are the swarm. We are growing. Okay, so we're gonna do this.
Critical empowerment results.
Do this. And since we're in Seoul, we can return to our faction handler and finish fucking Tokyo. What? Why can't I? Why could I not return to my faction handler? I'm a dragon, right? Yeah, I'm a dragon. Why can't I fucking... Wait, was I going to the wrong place? Oh, I was trying to go to the fucking dojo and not down here, that's why. I just got turned around. There we go.
실례합니다. Have we met? You seem familiar. This entire place seems familiar, but nobody seems to know me here. And I don't even remember how I came to be here. I was in this library, and I have exams coming up, and...
Forget it, Jake. It's the roulette game. Things change. The cylinder spins. Some stamps get cancelled. We're going to do things differently. There's a time to contemplate, to model actions. There's a time to make action. We're gonna rip the wings off butterflies. We're gonna flap our own hurricanes. The dark days are gonna be the swing and a swang doodle of a blow. Let's be mad flappers, you and I. Grab your glad rags. Let's get loaded and jive. The fool's prerogative. We taint our honor with irreverence. Because doing the impossible is a rudeness to reality. Because respect will get this planet dead. And so we cleave to the sacred obscenities. It's our turn. The barrel puckers, the cylinder spins.
Media News. We are the world. Tonight's top story. Authorities have identified several individuals connected with the as-yet unidentified radical political group which made the recent terrorist attack on Kaiden, Tokyo. Authorities have released images of the suspects. The suspects were recently seen in Kaiden, despite the quarantine wall. Officials state that these suspects are involved with a still active death cult and are to be considered extremely
Fucking out the back of my head instead of the front.
Do not approach. Report any sightings to authorities. We will keep you updated as the eyes of the world turn on the most wanted fugitives of the century.
Well, I've gotten so far on my Illuminati characters. It's the first time I see that scene. Thanks. Yeah, so I think I needed to turn off sprint. Sometimes if you have sprint on and you run into the cinematic, it fucks with your positioning. That's supposed to show the front of your character's face, because like you've been outed, essentially, and blamed for the Tokyo. Jeepers creepers, hang on to your stilts. There's been a change to the management. Now I have a smartphone. Ho ho ho. This cat is going to be a little more hands-on from here on. I'm your dingle dangler now. No fortune cookie static. This is the nonsense written with straight razors. The dragon shimmies down the sky ladder and the dragon evolves. It grew a new mouth. Now you need to flop in the shade until you beat the heat. Dig? Earthbound angels and super corporations in the world fuzz are coming down on you. But don't get grummy. The blues and reds will be all sour at the exposure. That's just another bit of chaos for us to find opportunity in. We'll be hitting on 8 in no time. Markard probably thinks he got away on the sly, but he's inherited you and me and a sack full of cackling woe. Whoa! Word of the wise, consider making a change to your face and hair. The night has 1,000 eyes. Okay, so this, that, that. Alright, so look, Tokyo is complete. 10 AP, 10 SP, and Guise of the Cyborg. Let's see what Guise of the Cyborg looks like. Whoa, he was like naked for a second there. That's pretty cool. Alright, so so this will automatically advance to the next stage once I hit up Agartha. So we're not going to go to Agartha. We're going to stay here. Actually, I'm going to expedite this. Not that I need the other one, but holy shit. It gets me right up to the edge. Are you kidding me? That is super annoying. Whatever. Alright, so that's going to be it for tonight. Tokyo's finished. We only have South Africa left. Which, see, I don't stream tomorrow. Wednesday is Dark Souls. So, Thursday we should finish this run. I don't think it will take more than one evening, honestly, to beat South Africa. Pretty sure we can just do it in one go. That's what I'm hoping for, anyways. So I think we'll finish the offhand run on Thursday. Let's see if I can find someone to host. And let's see. Thanks to MMORPG Fan, Dead Nation Gaming for the follow, and Dead Nation for the bit. It's just me doing Secret World, so let's see who else is doing something. Thanks, Scooter. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna host Crazy. He also plays Secret World, but he's playing Doom Eternal right now. So I haven't seen him in a bit, so we're gonna give him a raid. I'm gonna see you folks later. Peace.